Drawing fouls is a really important part of the game, especially at the wing position. You can't put all the pressure on yourself to be able to make shots and score all the time just by making shots in the field. You have to be able to draw fouls, get to the free throw line, take some pressure off, and make 4 or 5 free throws per game. Durant goes to the free throw line on his career probably around 7.5 times a game. That's a very good number to be able to get to the line and get, he makes about 89% of his free throws throughout his career. So, getting that extra 5 or 6 points a game, basically just getting to the line, is an important part. We're going to go over some clips of Durant and how he creates contact and how he gets to the free throw line. And I think it's useful for any wing player at any level. All right, so let's get the film and let's go to work. Remember, anytime your defender is close to you on an isolation, any type of drive, you have to initiate contact. You have to try to get to the free throw line. So we're going to just break down a few of his clips doing so. All right. So again, aggressive drive, has Rudy Gay on his hip. All right, initiates contact there. Patty Mills comes and again just tries to make contact with any defender he can to get to the free throw line. And one there. Same thing on Maxi Kleber. Kleber comes out and closes out, but makes sure that he gets contact, especially when you're drawing crowds and you can't get it on one defender. You got to get it on somebody. So here's the drive, the catch and go on the drive, brings it low, and then comes up to be able to create contact on one of those 9 defenders that he drew. All right, same thing. He's got Trevor Ariza. Again, Ariza's hacking and try to get the ball. Anytime you have a handsy defender like that, you got to be able to come up through him and be able to make contact. See, how much contact there's a hold there. But again, makes contact here. He's got Tucker reaching, and then he just comes up, explodes up, and then draws the foul. All right, here's the switch. Now, anytime that you face a defender, Joel Embiid's not really much of a defender, especially, guarding on switches. Here you got Durant, full head of steam, and then just does anything in his power to try to create contact with Embiid, drawing the foul. Same thing here. He grabs Kevin Love on a switch, comes up, attacks Love, and makes contact there. Remember, whenever you have him on your hip like that, you have to use your shoulders and you have to get into him. Here, Love gets on Durant's hip. Durant just uses that right shoulder right there, all right, to create contact and get to the foul line. Anytime you have a defender in the post, that's defending you in the post, and he has his hands up, over your hands, you have to swing through and get up. Now, sometimes you won't get this call because they'll say that you try to initiate like that, but you got to be aggressive, and that's what he does. All right, Ariza's hands are low, and all he does is come up through and draws the foul. A little questionable, but still. Same thing on Howard here. Gets to step up from JaVale McGee and just goes right at him to create contact. See that right shoulder digging right in? Got to get to the free throw line. Durant's one of the best in the league at getting to the free throw line. Doesn't put up those astronomical 10, 11 attempts, but he's at 7.5, which is very respectable. Any wing player that draws multiple defenders or has a lot of usage with getting the ball and driving it, you have to be able to get to the free throw line through fakes, through drives, through just creating contact. I think these were a few great clips to sort of show those examples of him doing that.